Hey, you can see it in the title, but this is a restoration project. I've got a wee knife here that I picked up on a secondary, and it's had some use. And so I'm gonna try to highlight the use, and then we're gonna see if we can't clean it up, see if we can't make it pretty. Look at this blade. I mean, part of the reason I took this on is just because the overall of this knife. Like I did it. I dig it. I get it. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it'd be a great little backup self defense piece, probably a work piece. This is a WE 715C. I think it's also called the Ignition. I don't know, maybe. It's got a black stonewash on the bevels, this top bevel and the primary bevel. It's a hollow grind. It's got the black stonewash in here as well, and then on the flats it's got a hand finish. Now I don't see a lot of marks and wear. There's something right there. That came off, and so we'll clean that up. But I may come in and hand finish that. The rest of the stonewash black looks pretty good. I may have a scratch here. I'm not sure if that's worth me messing with that black on there. Titanium scale on this side, and it's snail trailed and wore out pretty good. The pocket clip shows quite a bit of wear. It's got some deep scratching in it. It's been in and out of the pocket quite a bit. Looks kind of dirty in there. It's titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip, and then it's got this G10 on the other side. It's dirty. I don't really see that it's worn, but it is dirty. So I think, uh, ultrasonic cleaning's probably in order for that. Um, yeah, the action is okay. It feels dirty. I could definitely shake it down. I mean, it's got a crown spine, VG10 steel. I mean, there's a lot to like about this little dude. It's fairly small. I mean, yep. And, yeah, buddy. So, I mean, there's enough for me to like here that if I can clean it up, get it tuned up to where it's running really well, I'm going to be interested in it. So, right now, let's take it apart and then we'll back out and I'll clean it up. Probably do some stone wash here on the scale, the pocket clip, tumble that. Let's see what's in here, if there's steel liners in there or what's going on. But yeah, so right now, next is let's take it apart. So with these Wii star screws like this, I believe that's proprietary to Wii. Like that's their stuff. You need one of their little star bits. Okay. And I think you can still buy these. This one I happen to have. Oh, yeah, that's tight. There's some Loctite going on or something in there. I'm going to get lower and stabilize my grip because I'm having to push in pretty hard. And they're different sized little star screws in the knife. The pivot's got one size, um, and then there's another size in the scales. But the bit is universal for their screw. Yeah, and there's no easy way to use this. Like the ring, I find the ring necessary to help me get leverage on a tight screw, but it really restricts your ability to like spin that quickly. Yeah, there's a fair piece of Loctite on that screw. But it came out, so I'm not gonna whine about it. Let's get this next screw here. Yeah, see, I'm having to, the little split ring, I'm having to use it for leverage because, man, if it was just that piece there, I'd never be able to turn this screw out of there. It's way too tight, locked in there. Yep, there it goes. Makes me feel good. Because, boy, you never know on a deal like this. And, of course, the other side's spinning now. So it's going to really get challenging to get this out because I don't have two of these. This side feels like it's coming. As long as I can get one side out, I'm good. Yeah, this side's coming out of the knife. Whew. There's that. And since that one, well, I mean, I need the pocket clip off, so I'm gonna try to take it off at the pocket clip. Oh man, is that tight? Whew. I believe that screw goes through. I mean, I'm gonna have to take. I have to get because I need the pocket clip off because I want if I'm gonna tumble it, I need to tumble it behind it. Like I don't want to not tumble it behind that. So let me continue to try to get it here. Oh man, is that on lockdown? Look at the impression of my thumb. Of course, it'd be better if this was a bit driver. I could put it in a handle, get better leverage. Oh yeah, that's not wanting to participate at all. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat up the ultrasonic and I'm gonna set the back of the knife down in that hot ultrasonic and let this heat up really well and then come back at the screw. Because, yeah, that's not wanting to break loose at all. So let me do that and I'll come back and hopefully we'll continue with the disassembly and get a look at what that looks like on the inside. But we'll be right back. Okay, so I've heated it up and I've put on a glove to give me a little more leverage here. And I got it to break free. Nice. Now, I can't tell which way it's coming out. I think it's coming this way. I see a gap here now. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to dump the glove. Yeah, it's still pretty hot, but I literally just put this much in. What I didn't want to clean the knife because I want to get a pretty good before and after idea, what I started with. This is really, I mean, the purpose of this video is kind of twofold. It's to encourage you or somebody to take, to consider picking up a used knife and making a project out of it. And then, I don't know, to bring you along on my journey doing it because I enjoy doing it. I like, taking these, especially, with a knife that I like the design. I got a feel for it. I mean, it's not horrible in here. Probably want to try to get that off real quick while it's warm as well. Yeah, it's spinning, but I can get a cloth And my pliers. Let me get a grip on that spacer. Hold that steady. See if I can't get this screw out. Yep. I did, or it's spinning. I don't know which yet. I feel like it's coming loose, and that's why the scale's falling, because it's loosening up in there. I think I'm correct. That is coming out of there. Yeah, it's really awkward. Thank goodness for modern torque bits and drivers, and you know what I mean? All right, I can get rid of that now. There's the additional screw. All right, so here's our, wait, there's the screw. Don't lose that. Okay, I think the pocket clip should come out of there. Let me, I wonder if I can put a screw in from the backside and tap it out of there. I'm going to say no. Yep. It's not threaded. The actual pocket clip's not. Stop pin. Careful. Be losing stuff. I mean, let's bring the pliers back in. I mean, I'm glad that it's tight, but I do need it to come out of there. Let me try this. There it is. Right tool for the job. Just pried that up out of there. It's not bent or anything. It's in good shape. Heavily recessed into that scale. I'm going to try to pull the steel insert. If I don't get it, I don't know that I'm going to panic. But I'm going to try to get it out of there. Oh, yeah. It was snug. Okay. Ready to tumble. There's some kind of dirt or debris here, but I mean, all in all, it's in good shape, right? Just needs to be tumbled. So that's ready to tumble. The pocket clip is ready to tumble. Let's look at this back spacer. I mean, definitely titanium, but we're going to tumble that as well. Clean it up. Let's get a look in here. What do we got? Got bearings, racetrack washer, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not a racetrack washer, but it's hardened steel. goes up against the titanium. And then on this side, got the pivot that's captured with a little slot on the pivot, and then it'll be on the the face of the G10 there. Doesn't take much to hold a pivot. And then I believe that's going to be a steel insert. Reversible pocket clip on this side. I'm not going to tumble that part. I'm going to ultrasonic this G10 for sure and get it nice and clean and get rid of all this old hand oils and dirt and stuff here. But I'm going to see if that's steel. Yeah, it is. It'd be nice if I could get that out. It wouldn't hurt my feelings one bit if I could get that out of there. There it is. Yep, pretty simple. A little tappy tap. I wonder, should I mess with this? Should I try to get that out? Yeah, I'm going to leave it. But I'm going to ultrasonic this. I'm going to ultrasonic all these parts here. I'm going to ultrasonic the blade. Let's look at the blade real quick. I mean, it's got some dirt here. But, we'll ultrasonic all these parts. And we'll tumble this. And then we'll be back. We'll go back to reassembly. See if the blade needs to be sharpened, all that kind of good stuff. So, all right, well, let's get it cleaned up and get it tumbled, get this looking like new, and we'll be back. And we're back. Yeah, just like that, the magic of the movie camera. So I put a little hand finish on the pocket clip. I stonewashed the titanium scale, and I stonewashed the backspacer. And obviously I cleaned everything else. Like this was kind of grimy, and so I ultrasonicked it, and then I oiled it. Because when you ultrasonic this G10, it'll dry it out. It'll dry out titanium. It's amazing. The moisture content that comes out of stuff, it's pretty intense. I'm going to take a tiny bit off of this lock because the action felt a little stiff to me. Now, the reason that I'm doing that is because I'm going to put this metal insert in here. And if I've taken too much, I can adjust it without having to take this metal insert off. So I wanted to take a little off of it, and I can always put it back on without having to do this metal insert. Because once I tighten this, I don't want to have to loosen it again. And it wasn't super tight. It was just kind of snug. So, I'm not going to try to kill it tight, but yeah, that's nice right there. Okay. And so I'm just saying, I probably expect that the action's going to be a little soft. And so I'll probably have to disassemble the knife again and redo that. Got that metal insert in there. Got the pivot locked in. I think I can put that other barrel spacer on there. I think I will. I'm going to put it on from this side. Kind of have, that way I've got both that I'm setting all the mechanics of the knife down on top of it. Mechanics, I don't even know what I meant by that. The other scale. Sometimes just nonsense just rolls off the tongue, you know what I mean? You follow me? I mean, that's pretty snug. I got that pretty snug without any resistance on the other side, so kind of happy about that. Let me get that back flat. Okay. Got a set of bearings. Yeah, let's see. They're gonna go like that. Let me get that stop pin in there. This is kind of an early model Wii. I'm not a Wii aficionado, so I don't, what year this dropped, I don't know. But I do think it's an earlier model. I'm positive of it. Like, this didn't drop, within the last couple of years. It's been out for a minute. I will say that I do see the steel type right here. It does say VG10 right by my finger there, really small. I'd pick it up, but we're kind of not assembled. Let's get this hardened steel washer on there. I think I'm gonna polish this. It looks like it's got, it's got something on it that I think I can feel. So I'm gonna polish it real quick. I said polish. What I really meant was I've got this really fine. This is like 3000 grit belt here, and I'm cleaning it. I'm using the really fine grit belt. It's not sanding it or polishing it anyway. It's just cleaning whatever that was off of there. So now that I've got that and I've oiled it, I'm gonna put that back in. And we'll drop this other scale. Let's get the backspacer in place first. There we go. Okay. Now I'm not gonna put everything on it because of that star wrench, especially. If I have to adjust this action, I don't want to use this too much because it's not fun to use, man. Tiny little increments, Boy, I wish I had a bit with that on it, but I get to turn these star screws about a quarter of a turn at a time. There, that's pretty tight. Let me just check it without another screw and see what I've got. Oh, so much better than it was. Let me see where it's locked up. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I'm good right where I'm at. Let's check it. Yeah. 100%. I mean, it's much lighter, basically drop shut. Oh, wicked. Yeah, come on, let's finish putting it together. I put that hand satin finish on the pocket clip to kind of match this flat on the blade. This is stone washed, and so kind of a contrast, but I like it. Yep, pretty cool. I'm going to clean that up real quick. Okay, well, it's kind of standard for me when I stonewash titanium metal, especially like G10, because G10 and carbon fiber will dry out. But the metal too, even on the titanium, I'll put like a light coat of oil on it after I tumble it, and it helps clean it. And I mean, it puts moisture back in the metal. You tell me, man. I don't know. I'm not a metallurgist. The satin finish on this pocket clip is a nice contrast to the stonewash, I think. I like it. Yeah, kind of cool. All right, got 2 screws to put in, a quarter turn at a time, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Um, Not sure if I'll offer this over at Timber's Edge Knives or not. I think what I would tell you is if you're interested in it, you know what? Just email me. discerningman01@gmail.com if you're interested in the knife. There we go. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, very cool. All right, I'm going to kind of give it a wipe. I decided not to mess with the flats. I mean, there's a few little scratches in it, but they're really fine. The black stonewash is in good shape, and so I decided to leave it be. Sometimes, less is more, right? The stonewash, the hand satin on the pocket clip, the cleaning up on this side on the G10, revitalizing this blue. It looks good. The action now, drop shut, very nice. Reverse flick, thumb flick, back flipper. Yeah, that back flipper's got jimping on it. Very nice. Snappy. This is lowered, scalloped, raised up a little bit. And so very intuitive to get in there to that lock now. And like I say, I mean, you can see it. Oh, that thing is super smooth. It's got that crown spine. The scales, everything really revitalized on this cool piece. Let's talk about ergonomics. So very comfortable in hand. I can feel the pocket clip here. It's not hot, but I can feel it in there. Like I'm paying attention to it. It's got nice jimping, good platform for the thumb right here. Choke up, not so much. Yep. Reverse grip. Yeah, wonderful. I can cap that with my thumb. And then my Bacall reverse grip here. The backwards reverse grip is wonderful. Yeah, locked in, capped with the thumb. It's got a hole for a lanyard. The pocket clip is reversible. Just pull this out. You can mount it on this side or this side. Very nice. Yeah. I mean, let's check the pocket clip. How about that? Pocket clip check. Yeah, it's got great tension on it. Looks good in the pocket. I mean, now that it's been revitalized, I mean, it's got a nice finish on it. It looks good. Thick stuff, yeah, it's easily going to run it as well. Nice retention in the pocket. And it's a medium to a large knife. And so back pocket carry is definitely something that would be in a consideration. And it works well back there. Yep, I like it. Safety, make sure we can't contact that blade anywhere. No, it's got nice jimping on that titanium backspacer. The tip is nice and recessed, so the clip's good, tip's good. Can handle it any way I want as long as the knife's closed. It's got a nice detent on the closed side. It's going to hold that blade in there. Yeah, very cool. I think the knife's going to need to be tuned up on the sharpener, but let's check it. We already whacked that lock. That lock is wonderful. Frame lock. Here we go. How sharp are we? Yeah, we're not. We're going to want to put an edge on the knife. So let's do that. I'm not going to film that. I'll just come back once I've got an edge on it and we'll cut some paper. Okay. Well, I just used my little work sharp field sharpener, and let's see what we got. Yeah, all I did was touch that edge up, and I mean it's basically the factory edge. I just had to touch it up a little bit, a little touch up, just a little touch up. Yeah, so it's razor blade sharp now. What a cool piece, man. I mean, it wouldn't hurt my feelings to keep it in the collection. It's definitely a user Wii knife. It's got VG10 steel. It's not the high end 20, CPM 20 CV that they're using now, or S35. VG10's solid stuff. It is titanium G10. Doesn't have a liner on this side, but it's got that little steel insert. So it's solid up in here with the titanium and then the steel. And I mean, it's a solid feeling knife. I like it. Uh, I'm glad that I purchased it. Pretty cool. And I definitely enjoyed cleaning it up, making it presentable. Yeah, so I don't know. If you're interested, let me know. Otherwise, it's probably going to go in a case, and we'll see what happens to it. But yeah, hey, I appreciate you watching. Pretty cool, man. And you know what? It's so fun to me to take something that's kind of roughed up. I mean, this thing wasn't hideous. It was kind of roughed up, and then clean it up. Make it presentable. I mean, is it back to brand new? Nah, but it's kind of close. Yep, pretty cool. Anyways, appreciate. Oh, my little Jesus fell over. Come on, Jesus, stand up, brother. There we go. There he is. All right. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching.